Not even being 105.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
tell me. Here, let's come over here. Tell me your story, Louise. What's your name?
So my name is.
Let's go back here because it's noisy. We've got the BT Tower in the background here. Okay.
Okay.
So Louise, what did you think of the presentation?
I thought it was
first of all?
absolutely astonishing.
Okay.
And I love the way you contextualized it with the ethnographic history and the architectural history, and had a minimum of visuals, but enough that were clearly really potent and really seminal to the point of your discussion, and you wove the two so beautifully together. And being really familiar with the buildings, because I had a lovely connection with Arthur Erickson, which was my grandmother, and Mrs. Erickson were best friends and great bridge players, and she used to come and spend some time in residence at my grandmother's summer house, which was beside our house.
Wow.
And Arthur used to come up, and my mother was the same generation. Well, he was a bit younger than my mom. He was about 8 years younger than my mother. But his house was across the street from my brother and where my mom and dad. Anyway, it's a long story.
Wonderful.
But he was such an elegant man, and I think growing up and doing history of art in, studied history of art at UBC, and of course, he was just sort of legendary and really informed my life, and I love your comment about concrete, because we
Yes.
all love concrete here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, what did you think of the new terrace house homage to the Evergreen
Yeah,
building?
it's interesting. I'm slightly trying to get my head around it.
It's just a rendering. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. But I think it looks like the interior. I think architecture is very successful if it can be equally as successful from the exterior as interior.
Yes.
And I thought the interior spaces looked really beautiful, and they're embracing that gorgeous landscape.
Yeah.
And I loved your comments on not casting the shadows.
Yeah.
And I'm very aware, having grown up barefoot in Stanley Park, and my parents lived on Beach Avenue after
Oh, wow.
moved out of South Vancouver.
And what do you do here in London?
I'm an art curator and art advisor.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Well, thank
so-
you so much for coming. It was
Well,
just...
I hope we can stay connected.
How did you
So,
hear about it?
Our daughter Catherine, she's an architect
Oh,
here
wonderful.
with Takeshi
Oh,
Hayatsu.
Catherine.
Catherine.
Come and do a little quick interview. Come, both of you. So, Catherine, you're an architect,
I am, yes.
And-
not
and you-
not qualified.
and
but
you're
yes.
working with. Let's get the better view
Oh,
in here.
oh, yeah.
You're
Oh,
working
God.
with which firm?
Hayatsu Architects, very small firm, 3 of us.
Wow. Is it
Yeah.
Japanese?
Yeah, he is Japanese. Actually
Wow.
came over here 20 years ago.
What a
so, yeah.
coincidence. So
Yeah,
I invited
definitely.
someone from Japan House tonight. I don't know if they made it. So
Oh,
what
well,
did you
he
think
could
of
have been the representative.
Yeah. What did you think of the presentation?
I really, really enjoyed it so much. No, I really thought, the delivery, and also looking at sort of Vancouver, Vancouver scapes from a different point of view, and also wanting to go and visit more of Arthur's kind of work across BC and further in Canada was really
And what do you think of
inspiring.
the homage, the extraordinary homage of?
Yeah, I actually thought,
Terrace
actually
House.
initially seeing the image that was as part of the, the main lecture,
Yeah.
the main kind of, but you talking through the scheme, I
Yeah.
actually really felt I could see the kind of synchronicity of it. So yeah, no, really great. No.
Wonderful. Well, thank
Yeah.
you for coming.
Yeah, no, thanks so much.